Hi, this video is about how I've used past papers in the past to prepare for mocks and ways that I'll be changing that for the mocks that I've got in January. So I always do my past papers in timed conditions, and I try to give myself a little bit less than the time I'll actually have in the mock or in the exam, because then with that extra exam pressure, giving yourself what feels like extra time can make it a little bit less stressful. I always start by highlighting all of the questions and going through the paper and doing that, because then I feel like my brain is solving the problems whilst I'm not looking at them. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it seems to work for me, and it doesn't make me run out of time. Like I do get to the end of the paper before time runs out. And whilst I'm highlighting, it means I can scribble down any keywords in the margins if I think I'm going to forget that. Like eutrophication, I always forget to mention respiration, but if I see that question when I'm going through and highlighting, I'm like, right, need to write down respiration next to it so that when I'm writing out my answer I can put that in. So once I've done the paper, obviously I'll mark it, and when I get something wrong, which is quite a lot, I write on the front, like the fact, as you can see, this paper didn't go too well because there's a lot of pink all over the front, but then it's got all of the facts that I got wrong on it, so that when I'm preparing to do the next paper, or when I'm just coming up before the mock and I want something to look at, I can see what I got wrong, but I can see the correct version of it, so I'm not just going through a paper going, oh, I lost 1 mark there, does it really matter? Like, you can see all of the information, so I find that helps me. And I'll go over those things I got wrong if I think, oh, that wasn't just a silly mistake, that was actually something I didn't understand. So I'll do that whatever way seems right for that kind of question. Like if it's a calculation, I'll make sure I do loads more practice. If it was something I just didn't get, I might watch another video on it. Or if it's just like a recall thing, then flashcards help me quite a bit. And then usually I would move on to another paper, but recently I watched the Tailored Tutors live streams on the TT method for revision. So I think in future I'm going to start like redoing the same paper once I've done that bit of work on what I got wrong and see how that helps me out. So yeah, that's one way that I'll be preparing for my mocks in January. Thanks for watching. Bye.